Hi, I'm Christy Simons, Adult Service Librarian for the Irondequoit Public Library, and I'm back again to talk about a book this month. But before we start talking about the book, I want you to meet my friend Terry. And Terry's a member of the book discussion group, and she's going to share with you why she joined the group. So, why did you join a book discussion group?
Well, first of all, I love to read, and the second part is that I finally had time to join a discussion group, and I like the idea of being in a public place and not someone's home, and it just was a very appealing setting for me.
How did you find out about the group? Do you remember?
I think I came into the library and saw a notice about a discussion group that was beginning, and the timing was good, so I think that it worked really well.
Now, in the book discussion group, we read a lot of different kinds of books.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? I mean, what's that been like for you?
I would say probably 50% of the books that have been selected are not books that I would choose myself. However, I must say that it has stretched my mind by reading other books and hearing others discuss their feelings about the book. So I think it's been a good exercise for me.
Great. Well, this month we're talking about The Last Lecture. It's a very famous book that's been on the bestseller list in the United States, written by Dr. Randy Pausch, who is now deceased. And he was a professor at Carnegie Mellon School. Is this a book that you would have chosen?
No, it isn't. My interests lie a lot in drama, action, and mystery books. So it isn't a book I would have chosen. And I reluctantly started it, and I must say the two words that grip me the most are sadness and gladness. I think sadness because he was so young and died so young, but glad because he was able to share so much of himself humorously and with compassion about a lot of different subjects. So I think that that was what is appealing and kept the pull so that I read it to the end.
Now, Randy Pausch was a professor, as I said, at Carnegie Mellon University, and also he had pancreatic cancer, so that's the cancer that took him. But in this book, he writes a lot of vignettes of inspiration, and he actually is writing it to whom?
His children.
Yeah. His
children and his family, and he has a willing audience because I think it just draws people in, and I loved many of the vignettes that he did share, and I sort of keep them on a card, as a matter of fact, and kind of look at them every now and then.
This is a book that actually you could pick up and read more than one time. It's a book of inspiration. It's actually a book of hope for people who are living with a terminal illness and how to cope and how to help your family cope as well. So you can go to either branch, East Irondequoit, West Irondequoit, or your public library if you're watching from somewhere in the United States, and pick up The Last Lecture. And in memory of Randy Pausch, his book is great. So thank you, Randy, for writing this.